If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again, and welcome to episode number 154 of the Career Mode Road to Glory here on FIFA 15. Unfortunately, yesterday we didn't have the best of luck in Europe, and we found ourselves being knocked out by currently 5th placed BPL side Liverpool in the semi-finals of the Europa League. So sadly, we only have Barclays Premier League football to focus on now for the rest of the season, and there are only 4 games left. We've got 2 today, and we'll have 2 on Wednesday, and then we'll have a season roundup on Friday, and then over the weekend we'll head into the new transfer window, where we're getting a couple of really exciting new players coming in on pre-contracts, plus hopefully a really decent sized budget given from the board, if they're going to be as kind as they were this season. I actually asked for a little bit more at the beginning of this season, and they were able to give it to me as well. So you never know, we may actually be quite the force in the upcoming season with new players and a lot of money to spend on the squad. But for now, we have to concentrate on finishing as high as possible in the Barclays Premier League. We're currently 8th, and we're coming up against obviously a side that are in the top 4 at the moment, Tottenham at White Hart Lane. So it's not going to be an easy game. They had the first chance of the game, as you saw just there, with Christian Benteke's header, but it was a comfortable save for the goalkeeper, so not really too much to worry about at this stage. Lovely ball by Kwesi Appiah through to Dominic Solanke, and a really swish finish as well into the bottom corner to make it 1-0 after just 12 minutes. Pleased with the way that that move came about, actually. Appiah and Dom Solanke have actually linked up very well since Kwesi came back and Solanke came in on loan from Chelsea. I have been very, very pleased with the way that that partnership has struck itself, and we haven't really found ourselves missing Callum Wilson all that much. Of course, he was out, or is out still, for 7 months with the ACL ligament damage that has unfortunately seen him miss almost all of this season. He played like 10 games at the beginning of the year and scored in almost every single game he played in, although he scored 4, I think, against Norwich in one particular game. But sadly, his goals haven't, well, sadly his goals have been missed, but fortunately they haven't been missed that much because Solanke and Appiah have stepped up. Unfortunately, we were pegged back to 1-1 though in this game, as you can see, and obviously we're now pushing forward into the second half. It's 20 minutes left to go. Can we find a winner? That's the question. We've already found 1 goal to break them down. Toko into Kwesi Appiah, tackles 2 defenders, then gets his shot away, but Steve Mandanda is able to dive backwards to claim the ball before it goes over the line. Then literally just a couple of minutes after that, good strength in the middle by Adarabioyo into Vidio. Solanke's going to get it around the corner, and via Toko to Kwesi Appiah, his strike partner. Nice little turn inside the defender there, and I was expecting him to take on his left foot and shoot a cross goal, which is what he did against Liverpool yesterday, but it turns out that decided to just smash it with his right, and then Mandanda, it was almost straight at Mandanda, and he kind of, I don't know, kind of almost put his hands up in front of him, and it hit him on the elbow and in the side and went into the near post, which was a strange attempted save, but I'm quite happy he did it because that gave us 3 points. So we'll push on into this game against Stoke, hoping to get another 3 points if we possibly can. Now, Stoke are actually a side that are in and around us right now in the Premier League. As you can see, if we win this game against them, we will go level on points and equally above them on goal difference. So it's one hell of an important game, considering the way that the season has panned out so far. And of course, we are still hoping upon hope that Liverpool can win the Europa League, so that there becomes an extra European spot in the BPL for us to pick up, or that the winner of the FA Cup creates an extra European spot via a league finish, or that the winner of the Capital One Cup earlier on in the season has already opened up that one BPL spot. I forgot to check between yesterday's episode and today, I apologise. But either way, we have to finish 6th regardless to even be in with a shout of getting that extra European slot. But we have to keep Stoke out for the majority of this game, or the entirety of it, considering we haven't really been in that good a goal scoring form recently. No more than 1 or 2 goals in the past few games. We haven't, gone on an absolute romp and smashed someone 4 or 5-0 for a while. We were able to pick up a 3-0 victory against West Brom yesterday, but they did have a man sent off, so it was slightly easier. Junior Hoylett got himself sent off in that one, after obviously Joe Allen got himself sent off at the beginning of the first leg against Liverpool. Speaking of sendings off, crunch, Breck Shea down the back of Nicholas Sporler. He's going to get himself sent off as well. That's 3 red cards in the past 2 episodes. 3 red cards in the past 5 games. Crazy stuff. But that one almost more so than either of the two yesterday, was worthy of the red card. A terrible lunge, just a really aggressive throwing of 2 feet into the back of Nicholas Sporler. We actually picked the ball off them in the midfield here, actually, at the start of the second half. Takalo Ranti finds Georgiev. He's got a bit of pace, Georgiev races away, but unfortunately the left foot finish was left a little bit wanting. He's got decent acceleration, Strahl Georgiev, about 86, but his sprint speed is up in the 90s, so once he gets going, you can't catch him. And to be fair, 86 acceleration isn't the slowest either. Ranti comes even closer to giving us a lead there with the left-footed shot from him this time coming off the post. So we're getting closer. We just needed to find the breakthrough if we want to go above Stoke and really push towards the European spots. Good save by Begovic there, but it drops so kindly to Aquadar, and we're able to volley that into the back of the net from the rebound to give us a 1-0 lead finally against the 10 men of Stoke City. Only 25 minutes to go though, and Stephen Nzonzi completely tears me apart with that Maradona turn. Lovely move. Inside to Johansson. He's going to do a nice little jink there. Stands it up for Quaker, but brilliant leap from Hutchinson to dive across, pick the ball out. He's got his handling has improved this season, so it's nice to see him able to cling on to that one as we do get 3 points against Stoke. Obviously, with it being Monday, we are going to have a squad report in the background as well, so feel free, if at any point there's someone you want to have a closer look at, to pause the video. Marcus Hutchinson has played 54 games for us this season, a really good showing from him, and he is growing as well as a goalkeeper. Hasn't been as good as Kieran Westwood was last year, but he is still very young and there's plenty of scope for growth with him. Almost everyone in the squad has been growing this year. Still no growth on Jenkins Chikoe though. We tried the short-term loan glitch and that still didn't work either, so I really am contemplating selling him on in the upcoming summer transfer window and replacing him with someone that is probably about the same age but has the scope to grow. Nicholas Sporler is homesick. He said he wanted to go and the board said you can do what you want, and I decided to keep him. Then he said he wanted to go again and it looked like he was going to be on his way out and he changed his mind, and now he said he wants to leave for a third time. So I still have no idea whether we'll be able to keep Nicholas Sporler at the club or whether he is eventually going to work his way out of the club. If he does go, we'll get a massive price for him, so the blow will be less aggressive, I suppose, but still, he's my best player. He's my highest rated player, my most creative wide midfielder, so I really don't want to see him go. A few players are still growing, but still quite unhappy at the lack of first team matches they've gotten. They've been playing quite a few games, to be fair, but I do need to move on a couple of central midfielders. I've definitely got a surplus there. We've brought up a couple of youngsters. Now we've hit May. They took an extra boost in their overall rating. We've got Jordan Clark and George Murphy, or Jaden Clark, sorry, and George Murphy. George Murphy, 16 years of age and 68 rated. 88 stand tackle on him already as well. So I'm going to send both of those guys out on loan next year and hopefully they can really start to grow. And then maybe even the season after next, George Murphy, if he grows well enough, can find himself in the first team picture here at Cambridge United, but we'll have to wait and see. Callum Wilson is now fit again, so I'm going to try and feature him between now and the end of the season with the final 2 games on Wednesday, and hopefully he can have a positive impact on the way that things go for us, because that win over Stoke and the fact that Everton drew their game on match day 36 mean that we have moved up into 6th place. We're only there on goal difference though, +8 above Stoke and +9 above Everton. So with the 2 games remaining this season, I can't remember off the top of my head who they're against. I do apologise, but we've got 2 games left, and if we maximise points from those games, we will finish 6th, and hopefully we'll have European football again next year. We'll find out in Wednesday's episode where we finish. I have, as of yet, haven't recorded it, so I am pretty excited to find out whether we can get European football or not. But that's going to bring today's episode to a close, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, of course, and subscribe if you haven't already. I should be streaming tonight over on twitch.tv, so follow the link in the description and follow me over there, and of course follow me on Twitter as well. But for now, that's all for this evening's YouTube content. Twitch stream in a bit, and I'll see you later.